So I'm just going to get straight on to your reading for Cancer. The first card you have for your past is the Knight of Wands. So obviously this is someone rushing in to do something, really kind of rushing off. I'm actually seeing a little bit of conflict around this, or quite a lot of conflict around this card. I'm seeing a lot of backwards and forwards going on around this card, actually. What I'm seeing is, yes, you're probably trying to work on something, but kind of feeling like, you're feeling like you wanted to finish things as quickly as possible. Obviously, this is the Knight of Wands. But also you didn't want to kind of disappoint people. So there's a bit of conflict in there. So this is obviously a work situation I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that you felt that, you had to please certain people with whatever this thing you were doing. It might have been several things, but you had to, it was kind of this situation where you wanted to please people. You wanted to make sure people were happy with whatever you were doing. But to make these people happy, to kind of do that, you had to keep on going back and changing what you were doing over and over again. And this was making everything happen slowly, I should say. So you wanted to finish this, you couldn't quite finish it because you had to keep on going backwards and forwards, pleasing these people that were making all these changes around your work. So that was driving you actually crazy, very crazy actually. So yes, that's what I'm seeing in this card, this kind of conflict between trying to make people happy and trying to finish something as quickly as you possibly could, trying to get this over and done with. Because yes, that's what I'm seeing. If you look at this knight, he's trying to rush, he's trying to get to wherever he wants to go quickly as he can. But this horse is kind of out of control, jumping kind of back. I'm trying to say jumping. I'm saying jump. What's jumping? Come on, there's no such word as jumping. He's jumping, the horse is jumping backwards and forwards all over the place. And that's how you were with your work. You're trying to get this finished, and then you had to keep on jumping backwards. So this was really, really frustrating. I'm kind of feeling this frustration in this card. So the next card you have for your past is the Nine of Cups. Yes. So yes, you're trying to keep people happy, and I'm seeing that probably you're getting quite a bit of criticism around what you were doing. And so you do something and then someone would say to you, oh, you really should change that. Then you'd have to go back and change again. And then you think, right, I've done that, now I can move forward. And then someone would come with another criticism and you'd have to go back again. So that's what I'm seeing with this. So I'm actually seeing two specific people in this card. I'm seeing two people who were giving you probably two different kinds of criticism. So what I mean by that is one person was giving you criticism which was constructive criticism. So this was straightforward criticism. It was clear, you knew exactly what they wanted. It was like they were saying, could you please change that because of this specific thing? And you say, okay, fine, no problem, and then you change it. There was no problem around this at all. Then I'm seeing there was another person who was trying to give you criticism. This was what I would call destructive criticism. So it was like someone was saying, not in these exact words, but it's like someone saying, oh, I don't know if I like this. So maybe you do a piece of work and you show them and they say, oh, I don't know if I like this, or I don't have a good feeling about that. And you would say, well, yes, you've criticized it, but I don't know what you want me to change. Where do I go with that? You haven't been clear around this. You're just being really vague. And I don't know what you want me to change. What do you want me to do in this? So it's really, that's the most frustrating thing. And this kind of destructive criticism is really, it's there to really bring you down without actually giving you any idea of how you can change yourself or improve. I really hate this kind. It just makes me think of, there was a time when I used to work somewhere, and I do art and I used to do design. I used to work in design, and I had a design for someone, and my boss would say to me, I had this horrible guy at the time I had to work for, and he would say to me, he said to me about this particular thing, oh, that doesn't grab me. That doesn't really grab me. And I said, well, what? okay, but maybe you could say something like, I don't like this specific thing because what we're trying to achieve is this, and that doesn't really do that. So if you would change X, Y, and Z, or if you would do something that would achieve us something that looks more like this, or something that will give the impression of this, then, and then I'd say, okay, fine, I know what you're talking about. He would never do that, and he would always say things like, oh, that doesn't grab me, or I don't know about it. It was very vague things. And so you're always kind of on the back foot, and you never knew kind of where you were. And that's the thing I'm seeing here. So that's why I'm feeling so frustrated, because I've been in this position. So I'm seeing about this person, yes, if you look at this man in the Nine of Cups, he's so arrogant, he's so smug. So this person is trying to kind of put you on the back foot. They're not actually trying to help you to move forward in this thing. With the Knight of Wands, you just want to finish this work that you're trying to do. This person's just trying to put you backwards, make you feel unsure of yourself, make you feel really down about yourself, that you're not quite good enough. You are good enough. You're really good. Don't let this person make you feel otherwise. But you know, they're not telling you how they want you to improve. And I've got the impression that this person might be thinking that they're in a higher position than they actually are, or something like that. That's what this card's all about. This is all about a facade. This man is sitting in front of this curtain, but we don't know what's behind it. It might be a pile of rubbish behind it. It might be old pizza boxes behind it. We don't know what's behind it. This person pretending that they've got all these beautiful cups and everything's amazing behind this, but we don't know what's behind it. So I think this person might be thinking that they're actually higher up or more important than they actually are. That's what I'm getting around this. So you might be able to actually go to someone higher than them and bypass them. I hope you can. Because I know the frustration of dealing with these kinds of people. The last card you have for your past is the Five of Swords. So yes, again, this is what I was saying. This is what I was seeing. Walk away from this person if you can. They're just causing you problems, no reason. And walk away, bypass them. The two men in this card are just walking away, not in defeat, but just to kind of not have to deal with this silly person. Because if you try and keep asking them, well, what exactly do you mean by that? You know, can you please clarify that? What do you want me to do? They won't give you any clarification. They'll keep on with the same thing, maybe even make you feel more confused and waste more of your time. This is a time waster. So stay away from this person. Go above them if you can. Do what you can to kind of walk around them or work around them and not deal with them if you can. I hope you can do this. The first card you have for your present is the Four of Pentacles. Yes. I'm laughing because I shouldn't laugh. I don't want to make this all about this difficult person, this work person, but I keep on seeing this. They might actually see you as some kind of a threat. Usually that's what's behind this kind of behavior. Again, you're good at what you do. You are good at what you do. Do not let this person think that you are not good at what you do. That's what I'm seeing with this. They think you're some kind of a threat, probably, and you probably don't mean to be a threat to anyone. You're probably just doing your work and minding your own business, but they think that's what you are. Because if you look at this man, he's holding on to his coins. He's really holding on to the coins. He's saying, I don't want to get rid of these coins. I don't want to lose these coins. And if he moves, he's in such a difficult position that if he moves, he's going to drop one. He'll probably drop all of them and lose all of them. He'll lose everything. This person's afraid of losing their job. They don't feel good enough themselves. That's what I'm seeing in this. They're afraid of losing their job. They see you as a threat. And usually people who feel threatened are the ones that cause the most problems anywhere, not just in the workplace, anywhere. People who feel threatened usually are the ones who come out and do these kind of antics. Now, again, I don't want to, a lot of people criticize me in the comments and they say, oh, you're trying to make everyone paranoid, you're trying to look over your shoulder and everyone's going to stab you in the back and all of these kinds. I'm not meaning to do this. This is what I'm seeing. If I see this kind of behavior, I would rather tell you than not tell you. And take it or leave it. If you don't want to listen to this, if it doesn't resonate, it might not. It's only a general reading. It's up to you. It's up to you to do what you want with this information. And I don't want to say, probably most people reading this are reasonable people and they know this, but I don't want to address these annoying people, but this is what I get a lot. So the next card you have for your present is the Six of Pentacles. I'm seeing in this card, this could be, this could be a friend. This is someone very close to you. This is someone who's talking to you. You're having a conversation with this person. This person might be asking you for some kind of advice at this time. I'm seeing they could have some relationship problems around them or something like that. And you're an understanding person, you're a balanced person. This person feels that they can trust you, they can talk to you totally. They know that you're going to keep this to yourself. You're not going to spread whatever this is around. This isn't about keeping secrets from anyone. This is just about someone with a problem. They want to come to you with this problem and they know that you're not going to spread it or tell anyone else. They totally trust you. That's what I'm seeing in this. You're also not very judgmental, so you're going to listen to this in a balanced way. So I'm seeing that also this person might have helped you in the past, so that's why I'm looking at the scale and I'm seeing, it tipped up one way when they helped you, and now you're helping them. So it's coming backwards and forwards to this position where you're helping them. And I'm seeing very, very close. You know a lot about them, they know a lot about you. So this could be a relative, this could be a cousin, might even be a sibling, someone you're very, very, very close to. You know each other extremely well, extremely well. You're very, very close to whoever this is. And they might have helped you out even financially in the past, because I am looking at these coins around this and the Four of Pentacles. So it might have had, they might have loaned you money. You might have paid them back because the scales tips backwards and forwards. They have helped you emotionally, and now you're helping this person emotionally. That's what I'm seeing. And the trust between you is huge. And, the things that you've been through together are also huge. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have for your present is the Eight of Cups. So yes, this is probably why you're so good at seeing this person's problems, or you're very good at helping them with their relationship problems. You're giving them this relationship advice, and the reason that you're so good at this is because you've had a huge amount of heartbreak yourself, probably very recently. I'm seeing you probably had to walk away from someone. I'm seeing there was probably a lot of drawn out drama or difficulty or problems leading to you walking away. And that's why you're so good at helping this person, because this is all very raw to you still. You've just come away from this. So it's very, very fresh in your mind. You're probably still recovering from this at this time, or just at the end of recovering from this, I'm seeing. So yes, it's fresh in your mind. You're able to really help this person. And I'm also seeing that, you're helping them, but they're also helping you, and helping you to kind of recover from this as well. You're both mutually helping each other. That's what I'm seeing. And that's what I was seeing with these scales again in the Six of Pentacles. So that's really reflecting that. The first card you have for your future is the Hierophant. So yes, again, I'm seeing, this close friend or this relative in the Six of Pentacles. This is probably, this probably is a relative. This is probably like a cousin or a sibling even, or someone very close to you, because what I'm seeing is, or it might be a friend, but you've been brought up together, you grew up together. This is someone who you've been brought up in the same way. I'm seeing you were brought up in a similar way, or you grew up in the same way. That's what I'm seeing in this with the Hierophant. Now I'm seeing that at this time you were kind of working through breaking away from some old expectations, some old traditions that you both grew up around or grew up in, or something like that. This might be religious traditions, or it might be some kind of strict traditional background, or just some kind of way that you're brought up that you're kind of now trying to break away from. So if this resonates, you're both going to keep on trying to grow out of this, change out of this. And again, this could be another reason why I'm seeing such a bond between you, because you've had this you've been through this very kind of a kind of upbringing that a lot of people might not understand, something that's very different from a lot of other ways of growing up. And you understand each other on a very deep level that a lot of other people probably wouldn't be able to understand you. That's what I'm seeing with that. I hope that makes sense. So the next card you have for your future is the Lovers. Right, this is very beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm seeing this card quite literally, actually. There's going to be new love around you, definitely. I'm seeing, yeah, this is new love in the way of, the love is new, but the person is not new. The person is not going to be new to you. This is probably someone who's been around you for a long time, or a while at least, and I hope this is going to make sense. I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing spirituality around this connection. So you might have been this is a very deep connection. This is going to develop quite slowly because you are still kind of coming toward the end of getting over whoever this was in the Eight of Cups. So you still have that, but this is a spiritual connection. This is a very deep connection. This is going to take time to happen. You're going to grow together, but this is very, very beautiful. This angel is blessing this connection. Look at this angel. This angel has his eyes shut, blessing. He has his hands up. He's blessing this couple. This is saying to you, I am blessing this beautiful connection that you're going to be having. Yes, I keep on seeing spirituality around this. So it might be that you've broken away from some old spiritual beliefs or some old traditional beliefs I'm seeing in the Hierophant, and now you're coming into some new ideas, new beliefs, and you might have this in common with this person in this relationship that you're coming into. So this is something that you really share, that you have in common. And I'm also seeing someone who's very different to anyone you've ever had a relationship or even with or even been around. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about that to you. It won't matter to you. It won't matter to you at all. You're going to be very close to them. You're going to really fall for them. This is a heart connection. This is something that you're not going to be able to kind of rationalize. It's something that you're just going to meet them. Well, you've already met them, but you're going to kind of, once you feel this heart connection, it's very spontaneous, it's very deep, it's very spiritual. It's something that's very difficult to put into words, and maybe that's why I'm kind of finding this difficult to explain. But this, all I can say is this is a blessed connection, a blessed connection. It's very beautiful. The last card you have for your future is the Seven of Pentacles. So yes, again, I'm seeing this is a beautiful love connection. This is going to grow. It's going to be very rich when it does grow. The other thing I'm seeing in this card is that when you have this connection, there might be some people, maybe some people in your family around your old way of thinking or your old type of thinking that might see this person with you, and they might be looking back on this or over this love connection or this relationship, and they might say, I can't see this lasting. I can't see this lasting. They're so different to anyone this person's ever been out with. They're so different to this, to anyone I've ever seen them with. They're seeing you as the old person. They're seeing you as the person that hasn't grown. They're not seeing you as this new person that has this new way of thinking. And that's what you're sharing with this new love that you have, or that you're going to have. They see you as the old person. And you're going to hear a lot of this chattering about you, people saying, oh, are they really compatible? What do they have in common? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is just blah, blah, blah. Ignore this chat. Who cares what they think? They're seeing you as the old you. This person sees you as the new you. And also this person this sibling or whoever this is who you really connect with very deeply is going to understand. So it doesn't matter whether these other people understand. This is a very beautiful connection, and this is a blessed connection. This is a blessed connection. I keep on seeing that over and over again.